So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Messi.
Well, Peter, it's a joy to have a chance to watch one of the finest to emerge from the African continent, Samuel Eto'o. He backs up his goals with a really strong work rate, and he's always effective, whether on or off the ball.
A fantastic talisman for his nation.
And more discipline than people credit him.
And it's Eto'o, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that Eto'o! Goal, Spain! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
The goal scorer for Spain after 15 minutes is number 23, Eto'o.
It is a super start. So far, so very good.
Stade de Reims really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Played into space out wide. Bastoni tries to clear. David Villa.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
They get a throw in. Eto'o delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Succumbs to the pressure. Eto'o. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And he's managed to get free. De Bruyne. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And the half-time whistle goes. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their effort...
Spain lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Spain definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Chouameni.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Attendance for this match was
Almost an hour gone.
71,649.
Here's Ito. Roberto Carlos wins the duel this time. David Villa. Looking tidy in possession here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's been closed down first.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's gone looking for safety. Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. De Bruyne.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Can he finish? And that was very necessary. And De Bruyne!
Well, he got rigged because he was under pressure.
Spain have got it back and they'll have another go. 5 minutes left on the clock. Shapes to shoot! He scores! And with that goal comes comfort. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Rose have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Spain could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Here's Ito. Oh, he's got a side, a big chance! And with that, the final whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. And as you can see, we've already started here. Lewandowski, shifted upfield. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Messi. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's... And the shots! Goal! Barcelona! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Bayern Munich finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Upamecano, Davis. Messi in acres of space out wide. That is good alertness. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Kane. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Neymar, looking for the runner. He gets big! And one more try! In for the pieces! Goretzka gets good distance on it. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Musiala.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's certainly onside here. He's found a way past. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Upamecano kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, and he's through the middle. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Musiala. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that has put paid to that. Davis. Davis is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi. Upamecano. Davis. And we've reached half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
There's the start of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And now as good a time as any to pull level. Olise in... Olise! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Upamecano cuts it out. That has not gone well. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Kimmich makes the interception. Musiala. Dani Olmo gets a foot in
The
here.
attendance for this match was
60 minutes played.
61,052.
Lewandowski. Upamecano gets it away.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, that was vital.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Musiala. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's straight offside.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
The ball's gone astray. Now it's Lewandowski. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He has found the way through. He's had a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And it's Belletti. It's a sweet ball, that. Goretzka. Gnabry. Goretzka. Musiala. De Ligt cuts out the pass. Kane. It's run loose here. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's managed to get free. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Neymar gets into some space. Pedri! Same again, same outcome.
Barcelona really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
And here's Gnabry. Pass is just off target. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome, in the end, virtually unavoidable. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions.
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Chance for the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Spain have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, there is a look that says it all. Ah, he's given it away. He's beaten the last man. It's in!
What a super start, a total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Spain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There's the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Played back in. Lewandowski. Spain are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And it's Eto'o. De Bruyne. Oh, he's bustling. And De Bruyne!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's been picked out. Chouameni. Now it's Eto'o. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's through. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! Spain are all square.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Spain grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individual talent on show.
Lewandowski! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Lewandowski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And now they can clear their lines. Now that's well seen too. Has a look and place it forward. Oh, no joy this time. Roberto Carlos. David Villa. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That has not gone well. David Villa. And claimed it back swiftly. And he's picked out the run.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's a... He's had a hit! What a wonderful goal! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Spain head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1.
Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more. Van der Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Spain finding their passes. Chance! It's in for the pieces! No mistake! Two to the good! They have breathing space! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done for the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Spain take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he was quick to react. Now it's Kane, and it's Iniesta.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
The attendance for this match was 72,300.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. David Villa. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Traoré, De Bruyne. Oh, here's a chance! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Tchouaméni just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
Mbappe, Kane, that is a brilliant interception. Van der Ven. Mbappe!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
That's a shade optimistic. Davis. And it's Eto'o. David shapes to shoot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here.
Germany really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Substitution.
Germany can make their change now with a break in play. It's starting to look like a done deal now. He's ruffled a few feathers. Can he put it away? And he hits the net. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
And And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
David Villa. Nice bit of trickery. Eto'o is onto this.
Has been indicated.
Rodri. Time added on 4 minutes. And he's managed to get free. Mbappe plays it in low. Danger averted for now. That's at the end. Spain have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Eto'o collecting the match ball, and it is his. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. He has found the way through, and that's been drilled in. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Rice spots it and intercepts. And it's De Bruyne. And he's quick to snatch it back. Pass is just off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's had a shot! Goal! Brazil!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So, a breakthrough already. Messi. First quarter of an hour gone. Messi's cross. And that has been knocked clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Rodrigo. Bastoni gets over and intercepts. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Dembele. He's got away. Dembele. Haaland! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bernardo Silva. Pedro Porro. Dembele. Looking for the runner.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
He's found a way through. Conte. Eto'o.
Spain truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Eto'o. And it's De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Dembele. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. It's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Brazil are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at
Haaland! Oh, split-second reaction.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Tchouaméni gets it away. And there's the end of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And we're off again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
He could be in here. Bernardo Silva. And they've got rid. Bernardo Silva. Fiddles it through. Real chance! Oh, he's really drilled it.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
And it's Modric. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. Eto'o. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's De Bruyne. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Dembele. Roberto Carlos gets a foot in here.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Just eases him off the ball. deftly away. De Bruyne. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Eto'o. Can he get it through? Great ball, and he's in here! It's Eto'o! It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
Substitutions taking place.
Brazil choosing to make the first change. David Villa. And here's Eto'o. And here's Eto'o. Yamal. That is good strength. Conte. David Villa. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Eto'o receives it in a good position here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Foden.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Traumeri. And he's intervened well there. Vinicius Junior. He has found the way through. Vinicius Junior going face to face with his great rival. And here's Mbappe. Oh, good ball, shots on here.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vinicius Junior. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Traumeri. And he's in on goal! Picks out David Villa! De Bruyne. Al Nassr look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Roberto Carlos. David Villa. Spain looking to pass their way through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Costa Corta. And it's Messi. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
Charity fund, Chance in Football.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good-looking ball. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Spain are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
He's gone forward. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, nicely intercepted. Foden. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Roberto Carlos. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. He's had
The attendance for this match was 72,300.
Oh, he's really drilled it.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Messi. Interesting ball, back into the middle. Foden kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vinicius Junior. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Traoré. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. David Villa. Oh, well played. Cleared away. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. And that was very necessary.
Substitution in progress.
Now it's Mahrez. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's been caught napping. Costa Curta clears. Nicely weighted ball. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Roberto Carlos gets it clear. Olise. Robertson. He's got away. Pinches it off him.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Mahrez. Shot could be on.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pedri. So that's it. It is all over. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Spain certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that...
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Messi. Now it's Saviola. Saviola. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best.
It's one! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So, Eto'o! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Eto'o actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he thumps it clear. And they're back on the ball again. And he's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
David Villa. Bayern can claim that.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now. That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
And it's Beckham. Inter Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Couldn't squeeze it through. And he can clear it away. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Roberto Carlos. Eto'o. Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Eto'o.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Spain really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Hakimi makes the interception. Hakimi getting this one clear. Oh, just skips past his man. De Bruyne. Spain have it back and can go again. And he's gone looking for safety. And we hit half-time. Oh, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Spain come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Spain carrying a one-goal lead. Picked out brilliant. He's had a hit! And he hits the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Things starting to look very comfortable. It's Saviola! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Saviola brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Eto'o.
Spain are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Now it's De Bruyne, and it's Eto'o. That's a little off target.
Substitution in progress.
Conte. He's had a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. Schneider! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And they've got rid. Now it's Eto'o. David Villa gives it back. And a shot! And now they can clear their lines. Spain have got it back, and they'll have another go. David Villa. Inter Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And through to the goalkeeper. Chouameni. Oh, super find. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's been caught. Chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Lewandowski getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Lewandowski. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Deftly away. Messi. Van de Ven. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. David Villa picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Have you look back on the game then, Jim?
Spain definitely impressing me here.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game, Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Moved on forwards. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Eto'o. De Bruyne. De Bruyne was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That is a great pick out.
Well, I think it's safe to assume, Peter, that Diego Forlan will pose this side's greatest threat, regardless of whatever position he plays.
Which is testament of... De Bruyne is fouled. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Now it's Eto'o, nicely spread. De Bruyne, oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. And he's let fly! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Spain with the corner, they're first. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And now they can spring out of defence. Now that's well seen too. De Bruyne. So it is still 0-0. Platini. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Conte. De Bruyne. Oh, nicely intercepted.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those...
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Messi. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Not the most accurate pass. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Looking for the runner. Forlan. De Bruyne. Tchouaméni. They're back in possession and ready to go again. De Bruyne.
2 added minutes has been indicated
For Conte. Platini. And it's Eto'o. Back into the middle. And the first half is done. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter.
And
it's
if you do
been
have a
fairly
chance
flat,
today,
and the
please take
support
some
have
time
had
out
little
to
to
give your
cheer
support
about.
to
So
our
an
better
awful lot of
stadium
questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
done very well to take that back. And he's gone looking for safety. And back to the keeper they go. Costa Curta. Rodri. Van der Ven producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh no, what has happened here? He is through here. Now the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared without complication. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Eto'o. Big chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Van der Ven makes the interception. Looking for the run. And there's green grass ahead of him. Eto'o! He scores! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's chosen to go back. Eto'o. De Bruyne. And here's Eto'o. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep. And De Bruyne! Oh, surely that deserved better.
De Bruyne deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Kante picks it up from the goal kick. "75 minutes played, and it's been given away. Oh, he's onto this. Forlan. There's the hit! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. And a shot! And it's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Bastoni cuts out the pass. Bastoni clears. Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, well played. Bastoni with the clearance. And here's Eto'o. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
There will be
Yeah,
5
they
minutes
showed a
added time.
vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
5 minutes to add. Rodri. Oh, easy pickings there. Tchouaméni. And we're done. Spain suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And he cuts out the supply. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude that Erling Haaland delivers.
David Villa! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, he'll be a little vexed with himself, having done well to get there first.
Perez. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Adams. Vieira. And Koundé. Chouameni. Adams. Vieira. Ruben Dias. And he's being shifted off it. Real chance! Goal! Spain! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Spain have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Yeah. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Koundé.
Spain can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Pass is just off target. Ruben Dias. And Koundé. Beckham. Chouameni. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. No, that's been intercepted.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Deftly away. And it's half-time here. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Spain go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. That gets things going for the second half. Spain carrying a one-goal lead. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Perez. Van de Ven. And it's Roberto Carlos. For De Bruyne. And it's De Bruyne. David Villa. And the shot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Just eases him off the ball. Vieira. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Ruben Dias. Adams. Koundé. Adams.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Perez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Messi. Perez. That'll be a throw-in. De Bruyne. And here's Haaland.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
David Villa. And he's lost his man here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now that's a lovely exchange. Perez. And it's De Bruyne. Beckham. Beckham making good progress on the right-hand side. For De Bruyne. Perez. Some resolute defending there. Vieira. De Bruyne. Beckham. Chouameni.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Kante is there to clear. And that will be it. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
Hello,
David
attendees.
Villa
This
voted
is a
man of the
North
match
Children's
and
announcement.
deserved. Spain can do it here. 90 minutes
Hello,
away
everybody,
from
and welcome to
reaching their
today's
target.
match.
It is the sort of opportunity they would certainly have settled for if offered it on day one. That was then, this is the here and now. Can they meet their ambitions, their aspirations? Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Spain come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future. Decent hit! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
They have what they... Tries a shot! It's in! 2-0 and in next to no time.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he can clear it away. And that's been won straight back. Chance to shoot now. Great chance! Really well taken goal. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making.
There's the shot! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
We have ourselves a real game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Van der Ven makes the interception. David Villa. Oh, Red, nice interception. That's a little off target. De Bruyne. Eto'o. It's Eto'o! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Oh, that looks a good ball through. And the shot's on here. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, that's a key interception. Costa Curta. Spain looking to pass their way through. And he's intervened well there. And here's Eto'o. He's in space and looking for options. Luis Suarez looking for the run. It's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Big chance! Marvellous goal! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
3 minutes added time.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And there's the end of the first half. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Here we go again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
And it's Messi. De Bruyne. Some really good ball movement. Has a goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Villa is offering a right smile there.
Spain with the corner. They're first. De Bruyne! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Neymar attempts a clearance. Oh, this looks sharp. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a good spell of possession, this. Messi running with the ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. De Bruyne.
The attendance
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
71,649.
Now that looks a decent ball, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Van der Ven gets it clear. De Bruyne. David Villa. Oh, perfectly measured that.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Referee has just said play on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. De Bruyne. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that has been clubbed away. Spain have reclaimed it. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
It's a good foot in there. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality.
Now the finish! Suarez looking... Oh, what has happened here? Oh, it's come loose. And now they can clear their lines. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Chouameni, that's been cut out, well played. And here's Messi. Neymar. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there.
1 minute added time.
Messi. De Bruyne. And that's that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead. Spain can do it here. 90 minutes away from reaching their target. It is the sort of opportunity they would certainly have settled for if offered it on day one. That was then, this is the here and now. Can they meet their ambitions, their aspirations? And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And as you can see, we've already started here. Spain. Can he finish? Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Spain leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Pau Kubasi promptly onto that, and that is that. Hernandez. This is promising. Looking for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Costa Curta tries to clear. Spain are looking to go forward now. Pedri kept his eye on it, and he's there. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Villa, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Pedri. That has ended up in no man's land. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Martinez in acres of space out wide. Costa Curta is there to clear. Spain are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Well, that looks a decent ball. Conte. De Bruyne. Nice sequence of passes this. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Eto'o. And it's Eto'o! Oh, it's come loose.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Spain head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start. David Villa! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Out of play for a throw. David Villa. Can he put it away? Beckham. Spain just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. And that is as far as they're going to go. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hernandez.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
David Villa! And claimed it back swiftly. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Not the most accurate pass.
Substitution on the field, number 11.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
Number 20, Van Dijk.
And he's managed to get free.
On the field, number 18.
He's got the shot away! Oh, the ball's run loose
Number
here.
17.
Oh, has another goal!
Number 7.
And the lead stays intact, just.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be what he...
Rises! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Oh, Red, nice interception. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Got a shot away! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. I thought it was going to happen then.
David Villa! Oh, that was no routine save.
Villa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Heads it! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Eto really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that's it. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Spain really deserve full marks to have come through such a difficult game in the manner they did. There's always a feeling that the fear of losing is what ultimately decides games like this, but not...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Nicely aimed pass. Eto'o. Danger averted for now. And they're back on the ball again. David Villa. David Villa! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Argentina finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, super decent hit! He has done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
That has certainly... Can he finish? Goal, Spain! And they get themselves in front! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Spain go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's cut it out. And it's Eto'o. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Threads one in. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, that's well spotted. Roberto Carlos looking to hit the byline here. Can he latch on to this? Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Messi. But they've got it again. Griezmann. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And he was quick to react. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Looking for the runner. Can he put it away? He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
And it's Van Basten. Endrick. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Spain heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Back into the middle. Eto'o. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 20.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Valverde wins the duel this time. This is promising. Now it's Haaland. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. And Messi! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Spain clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Spain have reclaimed it. Now it's Eto'o. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. There will be a throw-in. Messi. Conte. Out towards the flank. Griezmann could try cutting inside here. He gets big! He has done it! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Not the most accurate pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Good spot, he's seen the run. And it's hoisted clear. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's having a go. And again! Dixon. And he was quick to react.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Messi.
He really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And that's definitely not his best. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he can clear it away. Conte. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Roberto Carlos. He's got away. He's free. He has got space. Oh, important interception. And he's there to belt it away. Conte. Messi. Chouameni. Out to the left it goes. Kante wins the duel this time. David Villa. Great hit! It's there! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Spain go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Van der Ven calmly anticipates. And the whistle goes for half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game.
Security staff.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 6, Roberto Carlos.
And the action is back on the way.
Number 13, Costa Curta.
Van der Ven. Costa Curta. David Villa. Adams clears it away. We get a throw-in. And here's De Bruyne. Haaland. Now it's Griezmann. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he's there to get it away. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Conte, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Fiddles it through. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Griezmann. Van der Ven gets over and intercepts. Taken back almost at once. Roberto Carlos. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
The attendance for this match was
red, nice interception.
71,898.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! And with that goal comes comfort! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Argentina, number 16, Endrick. Coming on the field is number 15, Mbappe.
So there's going to be another change here. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Bastoni. Well, they've got it again. Mbappe has a goal! He scores!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Argentina get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Costa Curta makes the interception. David Villa. Just about up to 75 minutes. Rice. David Villa. And there's Eto, gets through on his own.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Spain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Well, there's the clearance. Van der Ven with the clearance. Ruben Dias kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Spain probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
That has not gone well. And no, that was never going to make it. Costa Curta. De Bruyne. And he's intervened well there. Spain close now to seeing this one through to the end. And it's Eto'o. We are into overtime. Eto'o. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. David Villa taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Spain definitely came out on top, simply because they were allowed to march through the middle. Something they jumped onto nice and early and continuously exploited.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.